Microsoft has the WordArt feature that's fancy text or decorative text. If you want to see what it looks like or insert some, come up here, click on the Insert tab, go to the text group. There it is, WordArt. Click on the drop-down arrow. You really don't have a choice than what you see there, but you can go ahead and change the format of it after you select something that closely resembles your taste or that you think will blend well with your document. I'm going to go ahead and choose this one. Of course, they all have names in case if you want to tell somebody else to choose the same one. That way you don't have to say, it's the red-orange thingy. Just go ahead and hover over it, and it tells you the name. This is Gradient Fill Orange. Whoops, gives me only a few seconds. Accent 6 Inner Shadow. Click on it. It inserts the WordArt where it says your text. If you click off of it, it'll keep your text here. And go ahead and click inside of it and change that to... And then when I'm done, click outside of it. I can go ahead and click inside of it and then click and drag the borders so I can have it more centered into the document here. And then you can make some changes here. They have on the Format tab the WordArt Styles group where you can have quick styles to quickly change it to something else. You can also change, let me click off, hover over it. This is for the text fill. Click on the drop down arrow. Do you want to fill the text with a different color here instead of the gradient default? Let me click off. Or do you want to go ahead and change the outline of the text to another color here? Let me click off. Or you can go ahead and click on the drop down arrow for other fancy effects like a shadow. Ooh. You can also do glow, transform. It's kind of freaky here, some of these. In any case, you can see how it arches up. I mean, you got a lot of choices there. Or you can come over here to the shape styles and make some changes here with a simple color, an outline, or some other effects. I mean, they're pretty much here, but this is more applicable to the WordArt styles. And of course, you have the expandable dialog box button that opens up, gives you a bit more choice in your formatting for the WordArt style text box. Let me go ahead and close out. Click on the More button, choose one of these that actually applies the color, fills it in for the text box, gives it an outline. Let me click on that to select it. I think I fell backwards into this one. It looks kind of cool to me. And if you like what you see, go ahead and click off of it, removes the tab, and looks good. Now, if you ever read a fairy tale story where it says Once Upon a Time and it has the big O for Once Upon a Time, well, that's called a drop cap. It takes the first letter within the first paragraph of a document here in this case, or the story of a fairy tale, and it drops it several lines down, makes it larger. So to go ahead and do that, just go ahead and click within your paragraph here. Come up here, click on the Insert tab, go to the text group, and there's the drop cap. Click on the drop down arrow. And you can see when I hover over dropped, down in the document it automatically does that, and it drops it. So it's on the first line. It's a total of 3 lines that the drop cap is taking up. You can also have it within the margins, so it violates the rules and has the drop cap in the margin, and it lets the text line up just outside of that margin. Or you can go ahead and choose from some other drop cap options. Go ahead and click on that. Well, none is one option. You can have it dropped. By default, it wants to drop at 3 lines, and it did it 1, 2, 3 here. You can do 4, 5, 6. Let's do 4. And then how much distance do you want it from the text? I mean, let's go ahead and exaggerate to make a point. Do 1 inch, click OK, and there you go. It dropped 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, and it's about an inch away from it. That's horrifying. I don't like that. Let's go ahead and hit undo and click on the drop cap. You get the idea how you can go ahead and customize that. I'm going to keep it simple and just choose the dropped option and click off, and looks nice.